Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sai Tech. In this, we're going to compare the speed test and the RAM management test comparison between the Realme GT versus the Realme GT Neo 2 device. The Realme GT Neo 2, which is running the beta version of the Realme UI 3.0 update, and the Realme GT is running the official Realme UI 3.0 update. Let's see friends, how is the speed test and how is the RAM management test between these both phones, and which phone will be really optimized. That's what I'm going to demonstrate in this video. So let me quickly compare between these both phones. And both phones are 8GB and 128GB variants. So I did enable the external RAM capabilities 8 plus 5GB during this process of demonstration. And Snapdragon 888 processor versus Snapdragon 870 chipset. So let's see friends, how is the RAM management. So that's what my main idea of comparing between these both phones. So based on the request and comments which I got, so that's the reason I'm trying to make this video friends. So which might give you the clear idea what's going on as well. And in case if you want me to upload any other videos on other smartphones, let me know in the comments. So definitely I'll try to do those kind of speed tests as soon as possible on other devices as well. So first let me show you exactly what is the Wi-Fi connection both phones are connected to, which type of Wi-Fi network. So both are connected to same 2.4 GHz Wi-Fi network at this moment, and all the apps are completely clear. And you can see the RAM availability 3.93 and 3.81 GB is available. And these are the applications and games which I'm going to demonstrate in the speed test in this video today. And let's start with the first application, so which is a Chrome application. Let's see. Try to look at the loading speeds, slightly kind of faster in the Realme GT, little bit faster. And let's load the Apple website. Even the Apple website is also slightly kind of loading faster in the Realme GT, little bit fast. So I'll try to keep this iPhone 13 exactly in the background, like, let's see. Next is touch sampling rate. Let me need to draw some lines. Is Amazon application. Let's go to the mobiles. Let's keep the random one mobile phone in the background RAM management. Let's go back. Is a Flipkart, and let's go to the Flipkart. Infinix Note 11. Speed test. Let's start the speed test at the same time. So let's see which phone will be having what kind of speeds, and both phones are connected to same Wi-Fi network 2.4 GHz only during this process of demonstration. Same Wi-Fi. So you can clearly see when the speeds what's happening. And next step is to compare the speeds between the games. So which phone will be opening the games faster? That's what we'll try to compare. Exactly. Let me go back. Let's start with the first game, which is a Battlegrounds mobile game. And both phones are not using any kind of gain space and no game enhancement boosters, no GT mode, nothing. So without using any kind of gain space, I'm trying to run, because if you use the gain space, that will delete the background RAM management. That's the reason I did not use any kind of gain space at this moment during this process of testing. And right now the Realme GT and both phones did open slightly faster, not bad. Realme GT is fast, not bad, but still both phones did open pretty same. And Candy Crush game. So these are the very small games I did include, not a huge game. So they're very small games. So there should not be any kind of much issue while RAM management. So here's a Temple Run. And finally 5 applications and 5 games are completely open in the background RAM management, right? As you can clearly see, starting from the first application Chrome. Now let's see friends, what's happening with the overall RAM availability between these both phones. How much it's showing. 2.32 GB versus 2.13 GB. Kind of similar, little bit kind of close regarding the RAM availability. And now let's start with the first application, which is a Chrome application. Let's see which phone can actually open this. It's Chrome fast. So this is going to be really very interesting friends. So in the RAM management test, can the Realme GT Neo 2 with the beta version, can this do better than the official Realme UI 3.0 update or not? So both phones did reload the complete page again. Yes, both phones did reload friends, so not great. And even second application also, both phones not at all. Amazon, you can see the phones in the background RAM management, but both phones got reloaded completely. They went back to home page. Not that great. Flipkart, not bad. Both phones were there in the Flipkart. Speed test, no. So in the RAM management, both phones are completely similar, friends. Realme GT Neo 2 and Realme GT. Batione's mobile game also closed in both phones. So it's not there. It's pretty worst. So nothing. Only one application, which is a Flipkart, is there in the background RAM management. And even this game is not there. Completely gone from the background. Even after the official Realme UI 3.0 update as well, still the RAM management optimization is not at all fixed. So, which is pretty same. Wow. Both phones did not even keep, not even single game. Let's see the Temple Run. Oh wow, okay. At least the one Temple Run game is there in the background. So there is one Temple Run and there is one Flipkart application. That means only 2 points for 2 smartphones, which is the worst RAM management I ever seen. Only one application and one game. That's it. So that's kind of pretty disaster, friends, between these both phones regarding the Realme UI optimization 3.0. How it's going on, you will definitely understand. So I'm not sure when they'll be able to fix. Maybe in the Realme UI 6 or 5 they might be able to fix the RAM management optimization. But right now this is a situation between these both phones, and RAM availability after clearing everything application in the background, you'll be able to see it. So 4.14 GB versus 3.61 GB RAM availability between these both phones. So this is, friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, and in case if you have any other questions, let me know in the comment section below. So this is a complete conclusion and comparison. So this is, friends, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more updates, and don't forget to check out the playlist for more information on the Realme UI 3.0. What are the things you should definitely understand. After watching the playlist, only you'll be able to know is there any kind of changes in the Realme UI 3.0 official update or not. Overall, official update of the Realme UI 3.0 is not great. Only one benefit which I did feel is having the real-time FPS meter, which is floating FPS meter, not having but floating FPS meter. That's only one benefit which I did like in the Realme UI 3.0. Apart from that, everything is pretty kind of disaster. Regarding touch sampling rate is same, RAM optimization is same, battery is also draining same. So kind of thing, I need to do the plenty of testings again. So stay tuned for those videos, friends, and thank you for watching. Meanwhile, signing off. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Bye.